Our next guest today is Kathy Carrico, who is going to talk with us about Relay for Life, Washington and Marion County's joint Relay for Life this year.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome, Kathy.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Yes, you're correct. Marion and Washington County are joining forces again this year. The relay event is June the 24th, and it will run from 12 noon to 12 midnight. And the opening ceremony will be at 1 o'clock with the survivors lap and recognition at 7, and then our usual Luminaria event will be at 10 o'clock. And then for the most part, I think people will start packing up and heading out at that point. It's going to be quite different this year. I think it'll be an exciting event. It is at the airport, the Lebanon, Marion County, Washington County Airport. We will have a lot of things like the Jets over Kentucky. Some of those will be coming a little bit earlier than they normally do and showing what they have. There will be different pilots that will offer plane rides. Now they may have a fee for that, but we're hoping that some of that might be donated to the relay. Then we will have things like, of course, obviously the teams will be set up with their booths and offering things like our team has t-shirts and a few different things that we're going to be selling, and we will be selling chances on a few things. We will also have the usual cake walk that we do, and each team brings a couple of cakes, and we have the cake walk. We will have there's a lot of things. There's going to be inflatables. There will be car and bike show out there, to name a few. We've also offered to let people who have, say if there's someone selling Avon that wants to set up a booth, they can set up a booth. There's a fee for it. I believe it's a $25 fee. And then we're hoping that they will donate something to our silent auction, and we will have a silent and a live auction at the relay this year. So those are that's just a little bit.
Gosh, Kathy, sounds really exciting. Yeah. Of course, it used to be overnight, and I think that people. I always thought it was a great event overnight, but it's hard sometimes for people to stay that long.
It is,
and so I love this idea.
Yeah. One year we did it at Idlehour Park, and it was a 6-hour thing, and that was nice as well.
It was.
This is good. We're trying to get back to a little bit of maybe a little longer, not the overnight. And I'm like you, the overnight was nice, but it would wear you out. And if you have been a team captain or a member of a team, you've been planning and doing things for several months prior to the relay. And one thing I want to mention while it is on my mind is that we want to take this opportunity to thank the Lebanon Springfield Airport. They have been so gracious and worked with us in so many ways to allow us to have this event out there. So we're just so thrilled to be able to include them in what we're doing. And as of this moment right now, Marion County has 10 teams. And they, at this point, have raised $7,330, and that's awesome. Washington County has 8 teams, and at this point, we have raised $17,434.
Wow.
Yes. Now, Marion County does have a lot of times they will have more. Well, both of us really, but they usually a lot of times will end up turning in a whole lot more toward. And both of us will have a lot more that will come in. We will have a night in June, and then money can be turned in all the way to August 31st and be counted on this year's relay. And if you want it to go to a specific team, you have until sometime the week of relay. It's one night that week. So since it's on June 24th, I'd say it's one night during the week. And each county will be separate. In other words, those are their funds. So the $17,000 is ours and the $7,000 is theirs. We don't split any of that. We are splitting whatever costs, like the inflatables have a cost. Oh, and I also want to thank John Graves, Atmosphere Entertainment. This is probably several years now that John has been so gracious and donated 100% of what he does. So he and his people have been just awesome. So he will be providing the musical entertainment and sound system for anybody else that may need it. So thank you to John for that. We don't have a theme this year, but we're just saying, like for the campsites and things, they can play off of aviation. So decorate their campsites, or anything that they're doing can be sort of aviation oriented.
Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's a neat idea. Yeah.
And the idea of having the planes out there, plane rides, and then the jets over Kentucky, because everybody loves that event.
Yes, yes.
And so that, this is really going to be neat. I think this is going to be really fun. And now, Kathy, so is it too late to get a team up if someone is interested?
No, it is not. We'll take teams probably right up to the event of relay. Now, as of yesterday, they are having some Hope shirts that are made, and yesterday was the deadline for each of your team members to get those, and you had to raise a certain amount of money. But no, we'll take team members right up to relay. And on Luminarias, we will take the money for those right up to relay as well. However, if you want the team, a specific team, to get credit for that, that will end one night in June during the week of relay. And the Luminarias are $5 a piece. Mm-hmm. And so,
can you explain to people, our audience, what the Luminarias are?
The Luminarias are usually some type of a bag. Now, we used to use the live flames in there. That was getting a little dangerous, especially with people bringing children out there. Now I think we're using, and I don't know this for sure, but we've been using the last couple of years those glow sticks and stuff like that. Easier, pop them, throw them in, and we're done. It's safer. It's a whole lot safer. They go. They're in memory and in honor of someone that that you're connected with. We write the person's name on there in memory of whoever, or in honor of that person. They are $5 a piece, and all that money, 100%, will go toward the relay.
That's always such a beautiful ceremony. Well,
it is.
All the ceremony, the survivor lap, so I suppose you'll have that as well.
Yes, it's at 7 o'clock.
Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. So for any survivor of cancer, they are welcome to. Do they need to register or anything? Well, yeah, I guess because you always name who it is.
And we will have a booth, our table set up, that will be for survivor registration. They will get their survivor shirt at that time and fill out a form. And like I said, they'll get their survivor shirt. Then their name, they'll have a sticker on as they come through the line, and it'll say Kathy Carico and how long that you have been a survivor. And whoever the MCs are will announce that. And then we make our survivors lap, and then we'll have a caregivers lap usually. And so the basics of relay will stay the same. It'll just be the extra things will be something new, hopefully to draw people in. We do ask that, people, if you are a survivor, please come. We want you there. We want to honor you. We want to remember those who have lost this battle, or the people who are currently fighting cancer. We want to honor you as well. If you are interested in a team, contact Drew Underwood with the Relay for Life, American Cancer Society, and I can give numbers. If that phone numbers, you can contact me. Anybody that knows me, you can contact Tammy Osborne. Any of us will be glad to help set you up and get you, if you want to do start a team. It's not too late. And we welcome that. Marion County the same way. We want survivors. We want more teams as much as we can possibly get.
Now, Kathy, does that money? Okay, and we need to give out those phone numbers first. Let's do that.
Okay. For Drew Underwood, let me get my numbers in focus here. Well, for the ACS itself is an 800 number. 227-2345. That is for the American Cancer Society. For Drew Underwood, who is our ACS representative in Washington and Marion County, his number is 270-849-5765. Tammy Osborne, 859-805-0014. Or they can call me, Kathy Carico, 859-481-1863. So any of those numbers, if you didn't catch the numbers, I'm sure that you could connect with either Lisa or Gary with Channel 6, and hopefully they will have it. And then again, maybe you caught one, caught one of the numbers.
And speaking of Channel 6, they always cover the Relay for
they do.
Life. So thanks to Channel 6 for,
Thank you, yes.
and I just watched Channel 6 with the Relay for Life in Nelson County.
Oh, yeah.
And so it looks like that they had a good turnout and a successful evening.
I missed it this year.
Yeah.
I generally go. My granddaughter had her gymnastics performance, so I missed it this year. So yes, thank you to Channel 6. They've been great supporters and sponsors for us all these years. So we do one of our main goals is to celebrate lives, to save lives, and to lead the fight against cancer. And we used to always say celebrate, fight back, and I forgot the other one. Celebrate, fight back, and remember those who have lost the battle. So that's, but yeah, it's.
And speaking of that, Kathy, you are a survivor yourself.
Yes, I am.
You had breast cancer?
I had breast cancer, and it will be, this is 2017. In June, it will be 13 years for me. Lucky 13. Yes, lucky 13. So I'm very pleased. I'm very blessed. God has given me a chance here, and that's one reason I did begin to get involved so much with the relay, is because I think I was given that chance to do that and to spread the word about research. And my father had cancer, and so yeah, I'm very touched by this in so many ways, as so many people are.
Oh gosh. I think cancer affects 1 in 3 now. Are the statistics on that, Kathy?
You could be right. I don't have the statistics in front of me, but I know it's
actually getting more prevalent than less prevalent, and I don't know. Can you explain what the money does go for with regard to the Relay for Life?
Yes. I don't have the exact percentages. Drew Underwood has most of that information, but the majority of the money does go into research. So we want people to understand that when you donate, in any way, shape, or form, monetary donating, it is going for research. There are some organizations that will take some of the money and use it for people who cannot afford to make the trip to treatments or something like that. And I think there is, some money set aside for that purpose too. But the majority of it is going for research, and it is being put to a good use. So we can assure people of that. And I also wanted to say that, as I said earlier, the teams will be doing things. We will have the Cattlemen's Association. I think Marion County Cattlemen's Association will be out there. There may be teams that will be selling food, whether it's hot dogs or whatever. Our team has some shirts that we've done. I had a couple of different designs.
Show us the shirt.
I got these little headbands that have the word HOPE on them. So we will be, and if you can see, the O is in the shape of the state of Kentucky.
Really nice.
This is one of the designs that I just came up with one day sitting at home, and it's called Rockin' the Relay.
Oh, really nice.
Then, let me see, where's my other one? Yeah, and this is one that is Drew Underwood's design, is Relaying in the South. So,
I
and
like
they come
that.
in a variety of colors. We will also have, and I'm hanging up here, these drawstring bags that can be ordered as well. We will have these out there on display that people can we'll take the orders and the money up front, and then we will order them, and usually within a couple of weeks we can have these things back. We will have candles, like the headband. We will be selling chances on different things. I think we're going to have, I do want to thank a couple of people. Tanya from Siccone's is going to make a couple of pies for us and donate them for our team to sell chances on. Tim Hayes at Fuel Fitness will be giving me a gift certificate for a month of gym use down there, so I want to thank him. And then Colette Hill from Springfield Therapeutic will be giving I think it's a 1-hour massage that she will be donating, so I want to thank her as well. I'm still working on some of those, so I hope to have some more things. We may have things like gas cards, and each team also will probably have something in the silent auction. It may be a basket, it could be a wreath for the door, it could be a variety of different things, so each team will be having things in the silent auction. There will be items donated for the live auction as well. And we're getting back to the live auction. We used to do that, and then we kind of got away from it. So we're sort of getting back to that now.
Who's going to auctioneer?
I don't know. I'm assuming that Drew or somebody has gotten that wasn't in my dream of things to work to do. But so I feel like I'm sure they've got somebody.
Yeah. Now, and so this event again is going to be on June the
24th.
24th. Now, if and that will be at the Springfield Lebanon Airport.
That's correct.
And which is on Highway 555 or
55.
55. And then we'll, of course, right between Springfield and Lebanon, right on the county
Great location,
line.
wonderful location.
Right on, yeah.
Yes, yes.
And now, what if is there any kind of there's no admission or anything, so
No.
you just come and the event starts at what time?
The actual starting of opening ceremony will be at 1 o'clock.
Okay.
And then we will have, that'll be the welcoming basically, and then we will have the survivors recognition and that lap at 7 o'clock. So between those times we will have live music, we will have the bike cruise, well not really a cruise I guess, but you know they'll be showing off those. We'll have the inflatables set up. There will be food vendors. There will be the teams will be sitting there, and then all through all this, keep in mind we're still going to be doing the regular relay, rotating around the track. You know, we ask people to continue to do that. You know, so that's what it's all about. It started with a man, I believe he was in Oregon or Washington State or whatever, many years ago, and he did that for the relay. He walked for 24 hours, and that's where it boomeranged from there.
Yeah.
And so we still are going to be doing that.
So people, though, even though they may not be a part of a team, they are welcome to walk.
Yes, yes.
And they can come any time of the day.
Right.
And then the event will conclude in the evening with the
Luminaria ceremony, yes.
which will be at
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
And it generally lasts about an hour. We generally sell quite a few of the luminarias, and by the time they go through, they kind of go back and forth between the in honor and in memory of, and it generally takes around an hour. It's actually officially over at midnight, but I'm sure once the luminaria ceremony is over, a lot of people will start to trickle out or whatever. Yeah.
So we want to encourage people to come out and participate, and if they are still interested in a team, and how many need to be on a team?
I don't think there's a number now. It used to be no fewer than 8, no more than 15, but I think we're a small community, and it was getting hard to get people and keep people, so I don't think there's actually a number. If you are somebody that wants to be a team captain, you obviously want somebody to help you, because it takes a lot of work, but you want to have people on your team, because for example, our team is doing the roadblock this coming Saturday in downtown Springfield. We'll be down here at the main red light, not the one at the shopping center. We prefer to be down here, and that's where we will collect donated money. And usually there's a couple of us on the team. Well, this year we've actually got 4 people that are going to be available to stand out there and collect. So it takes support like that.
Yeah.
And we encourage anybody, drive through downtown Springfield, get your pocket change out, clean out your ashtrays, look in your couch, all the places that we hide money, and forget about it.
And they could, if they don't have a team themselves, they can maybe still join. Like they could join your team, maybe.
We'll take we'll take members right on. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We've got probably maybe 5 or 6 of us. We're doing better this year than we've had. So we do have several. But yes, we will be glad to take anybody that wants. Just contact me, or if you don't get my number, contact Gary at Channel 6, and he can put you in touch with me. Lisa Hayden can. They've both got my number, and yes, be glad to have anybody on board. You can be a part of our relay team and walk with us this year. We don't have much going on between now and relay, but there's always next year. There's always next year. Yeah.
And I know the Vises always have their team, and they're always down, and I don't know who all, maybe besides the Vises even, that did, so you collect money all year long to prepare for next year.
Yeah.
So your team will get started after this relay for next year's relay.
Correct. That's correct.
And I know, like, as I mentioned, the Vises down at the Knights of Columbus Hall during the fish fries made cakes and sold slices. Well, you were involved in that too.
Yeah. We do, and that's another person I'd like to thank is the Knights of Columbus for being so generous and allowing the teams to take a Friday night during Lent and sell baked items.
Yeah.
And because that is just a small part of the money that we take in.
Yeah.
And our team, being as small as it is, we don't do any large things. We don't have dances or anything like that. So, you know, doing the bake sale, doing this roadblock and selling shirts and things like that, that's where a lot of our money comes from.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter so much to me if we raise $10,000 or if we raise $1,000. It's all going to the relay, and that's what it's for. That's what it's about. So we work as hard as we can to raise money.
Yeah.
But yes, the KCs have been wonderful about allowing us to do those baked goods, and that has always been a good money
Maker
fundraiser.
for you,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
fundraiser, yeah.
yes, yes.
So, and if someone wants a shirt now, they can go ahead and purchase the,
Well,
or they can put in their order now?
Yes, yes. They could contact me
Okay.
and tell me. I'll get their information, such as their name, address, phone, and the size shirt they want, how many. They're come in a variety of colors. I just brought a few.
And
here
how
with
much
me
are
today.
these?
Well, I think we're going to probably do these about $10. I haven't gotten
Okay.
with our team captain on this, but I think we're probably going to be selling these for about $10. I think that's what we sold for last year. So yeah, the T-shirts will probably be about $10.
So people can go ahead and start ordering those now?
They can look at them if they want to see. I do have some others that are darker colors like that. But it comes, and I will have a color sheet with me the night of, so
Okay.
that if they come that night, they can see all the different colors. This company that do these. They have some like this mint green, and there's a sky blue. That's
They're
the blue
really
there.
pretty, yeah.
They're just very, very pretty
Yeah.
colors. But there are some darker colors as well. We did sweatshirts this last winter that had the hope word on them like this, and they were very pretty. And I got one that was this dark red, and it was just a very, very pretty color. Had the word hope and all that. So yeah, they can contact me if they know and say, well, yeah, I'd like to get an orange one or a yellow one or whatever. I can meet with them. They can look at the color chart that I have, and
They might want it before relay to wear that day.
to wear that night.
Yeah.
That's right. And
So-
they want to get out. That's where we sold a lot of the shirts like this last year, was because we wore them ahead of time. Now, I have not worn any of these. I'm trying to keep them neat so I don't have to
Yeah.
get them all straightened
Well-
out. But that's where we sold a lot ahead of time last year. And then at the relay we sold them. It was that advertisement. that
Right,
did that.
right,
Yeah.
right. Well, Kathy, I just want to tell you how much we appreciate your being here. Is there anything you didn't get to mention
No,
that you
I think
wanted to?
I'm looking at my cheat notes here, if you will, that Drew nicely sent to me. But no, I think I've pretty much covered anything. If they have any questions, there are websites. You can go to www.relayforlife.org/Marion, Kentucky, or www.relayforlife.org/Washington, Kentucky, for whichever county you're interested in. To get more information, or again, you can contact Drew Underwood, the ACS rep, and that is 270-849-5765. And there again, or if you know me or Tammy Osborne, or any
And what's
Relay
your
for
number
Life
again,
member.
Kathy?
My number is 859-481-1863, and Tammy is 859-805-0014, or any member of Relay for Life or a team.
Yeah. Well, thank you for
Thank
being
you.
here, and thanks for all you do.
Thank
and
you.
everybody come out to Relay for Life.
Yes, please
We
come
appreciate
support
it.
us.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks.
you.